What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm get stuff started here. I'm going to just slowly move into everything. Thank you for coming in this season. I'm going to play a few videos, intro videos, introduce you to the new co-host, and keep running from there. You guys still see and hear me? All right, trying to get set up here. I have the band in about 7:30. We're going to have Detoure from Nashville, Tennessee. Love Nashville. That's where all of us. Anybody knows Nashville knows that's where I'm going to end up. This damn Facebook's acting up. My co-host should be here. I gotta get in here. I got no text, nothing. Sorry, guys. Hopefully, I'm live and everything. I got to figure out how to put the comments up on StreamYard too.
Jimbo G's podcast coming back out next week. No! Jimbo G's podcast coming back out next week.
We got a viewer. So where's our comments at? Oh, somebody on YouTube, right on. Get in here and we'll check her face. Look, and hopefully find out what the co-host is that. You know. Anybody can hear me. All right. Somebody's trying to log in. Oh, wait, we got to get this thing. Viewers. This video up there. Yes, turn the background image off. What's up? I don't know. I'm learning to do that stage. I think we're both live now. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you.
Oh, you're loud.
Can you hear me?
Very, very well. Let's see here. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. You can put any of your destinations eventually, whenever.
Is it still loud?
No, it's not. Let me get my Facebook on so I can talk to some people here.
I couldn't get a connection in the house.
There's our live. We got 4 viewers on there. Hey, y'all tell us how we sound in. I can see it. It shows us. And see if we get something in the background. Because they will be about 7:30. Check this out. So they can hear us on your end.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Although we appreciate the ones that did it, the ones
That's just one. That's just one of the couple I was playing with. Another way I can. What's your screen look like on your end? There's comments. Like I said, another way I can put comments up here. Connie from Detoure. I am live on my Facebook and my YouTube, and there should be two. You should be able to stream to two of your destinations from your from the end you're on from here at Tree Lab. Jeremy, how's the volume now? Thank you guys for showing up tonight. So far, everybody's here, man. I'm getting some people in here. It's season 2. Let me see. Volume is good, thank you. So my mic sounds good, thank you, Jeremy. My co-host must have had to drop out in a hurry. She lives out in the country, so it's way out in the boonies. My voice has a delay. It's because them effects were on. How we sounding now? Jeremy, what do you think? I had my how do I sound on your end? Well, I don't have nothing now. Shoot, what did I do there? Great. I sound great, Jeremy. Can you hear Nick? Because I didn't hear what she said. Oh, there, I can hear you.
Nah.
Did she just yell at you too, guys? She didn't mean to.
I don't know what happened. It just like the whole thing disappeared. I didn't even touch anything. Normally, I hit the wrong button.
It may have been your connection because, like I said, this is the first time I've used this one. So far, I'm digging. I'm gonna have to keep looking into it. I can adjust my camera when I'm looking at it because you guys are up there, so I'm always look up there. I need to hook the camera up to my TV for the next time. Oh, I'm way back here. All right, let's see what we do here. Let's push. Let's get our screen and get. Get some more music here. Watch this.
It looks like the beginning. Are you ready?
I think the trash panda is my favorite by far.
The what?
The trash panda is my favorite by far.
Yeah, I like the two girls in Hot Topics that skipping that.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one too. Why is it leaking all over me?
Let's see some comments. Yeah, comments. from the goth girl. Jeremy said here you're a badass from the goth girl in the trailer.
No, yeah. No.
I'm getting dinged. It's kind of a Facebook. I don't know what these dings are here.
I just want to make random noises because that's what my brain says to do, and I'm trying to stop the intrusive thoughts from coming in and doing the random noises. So
Yeah, it might be fun. Fair message here. Where shit, link. Okay.
Kiki.
Talking to Brian at the A&R for Kurt Call, and I guess Connie doesn't have a link. You don't have a link? I emailed it to you. Let me re-email it to you, Connie, or I emailed a link to all the whole group. Let's see, it's real easy. Bye. Leave my Facebook
Kitty, kitty.
on.
I found my cat.
Let's see, what is this stuff? Sorry, let me make this email real quick. I'm on serious mode here. Now's the perfect time to make the noises when I'm trying to do I'm doing this. Brian, Connie, I do not have your email on here. I've got Ralph, AJ's, Ken's, and Wednesday. No Connie. Thank you, Brian. I gotta give him grief, man. He gives me grief. I emailed the Gmail. Do I need the band Yahoo? I don't. Let me see if that's on different email.
Don't let me forget to tell you that I have an idea for later.
Okay, I see. I see your Gmail on a different email. I am sorry. So do you want? I'll just send it to your Gmail. Yes, I will. I'll remind you because I can use all the ideas. We can. When I was setting stuff up, I was coming up with some pretty decent ideas. Here, I can look at this. Sorry about that, Connie, but yeah, it was took about 15 minutes. So we'll bring you in here.
Jimbo, I'm gonna be right back. I'm being summoned.
Oh, no problem. All right, Connie, that should be sent to you. I say 7:30, but you are welcome to pop in anytime you want. I'm trying something new just by getting going, and then bring you guys in after I get a few people on screen or in the lives, and that should have instructions on how you can share it to your guys' the band Facebook and your lives. Oh goodness. All right, you keep going here. All right, I'm not answering these kind of. Well, let's see here. Anybody? Let's get some something's background here. We got Nick back and we have Connie. Hello. Background here. I've got a delay now. We got Nick back and we have Connie. Hello.
Hey, I figured it out.
All right. You should be able to stream to your like two destinations you want to, like your guys' band Facebook.
Okay.
This is a new hosting service I'm using, and I like it because the way you guys can take it for more viewers, we can spread it out more. Each band member can put it to two places.
Alrighty, let's see. Well, it took me here to YouTube, so.
On my end, it had just a little plus sign next to the YouTube.
Oh, okay. Let me see. It's probably gonna bring me right back to the same thing. Wow. Yeah, it's just going back to the same thing.
While we're looking into it, I'm gonna play one of your guys' songs.
Alrighty.
Nick is back.
I was muted. Hello. My mom thinks that everything is a catastrophe, so I had to go run.
All right, I'm going to play a Detour song. We are going to play. Bent. We'll start out. We're going to play Bent. Bent.
Perfect. Let's see.
Can't stand the sight of you. Part of me died 'cause of you. We both know the lies you tell, stories that you try to sell, image that you portray. It will all fade away. Why did you choose me? You only use me. Why did you abuse me? Rape me, beat me, kiss me, then hurt me. I cried for you. Tears are dry now. I lied for you. Truth is out now. We died for you. I'm alright now. My life's a mess from you. Right now. My girls despise you too. Part of them died 'cause of you. Your wrath became their lives. Lie awake, screaming at night. Silent tears and no one saw. No one to hear them when they call. Why did you choose them? You only abuse them. You only abuse them. You fucking made me lose them. I cried for you. Tears are dry now. I lied for you. Truth is out now. We died for you. I'm alright now. My life's a mess from you. Right now. I cried for you. Tears are dry now. I lied for you. Truth is out now. We died for you. I'm alright now. Why did you choose us? Tears are dry now. Truth is out now. I'm alive now. Tears are dry now. Truth is out now. I'm alive now.
I really dig that. When I was listening to those, was you into more like old Ministry and 9 Inch Nails and stuff like that?
The song?
But just
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
his musical influences.
Yeah. Oh, I love 9 Inch Nails. I do. Yeah.
You do did you write all the music, or how's your process on that?
I did. I actually didn't have a band together, so I used software and made all that music. Except for one song on the album that I got from a friend.
What software do you use, if you don't mind me asking?
Sony's music software.
Okay. I did a lot of people.
They don't have it anymore. So where'd she go?
Until her picture pops up, I took her off stage because that mower was in there. She's
Yeah.
probably a good signal right now where she's at. We're gonna have to get that figured out. Let's see, we got it back there.
I don't know if anyone else is going to be on here from the band, but I know they're all doing all kinds of stuff right now. So
That's what I was about to ask, because I didn't want to get a lot of questions out there if the guys are still coming.
yeah, well, their thing is, well, we haven't played on the album yet or any of your music yet, so this is really yours.
There you go. Yeah, because that just kind of be sitting there as a backdrop while you're answering questions.
Yeah. I mean, I
So-
try.
So talking about that, let's just go back a little bit about how you guys formed and why all the answers.
We already did answers. Well, actually, AJ found everybody for me. I looked and looked for years. I've been searching since 2009 for a band. And I actually went out of the music scene for a while. Came back in 2022 and started looking. And it took me till last year to find some band members. And it would be one thing or another. They'd either not be doing the work and I'd fire them, or they were coming onto me, which is not allowed. I'd fire them. Or, they'd leave for other projects that they have going on. And, finally, after the last one, I broke down with AJ, my drummer, and I was so mad. I was so mad. And he's like, Connie, let me just get some people by me, because they're in Tennessee. There we are. Hey.
It keeps kicking me off.
Probably your connection, I'd say. Let's see. Let me go to your mic pretty soon. Oh, I'm gonna put on your background noise. Reduce your background noise for sure.
Somebody's
All right.
mowing across the road.
Yeah, you can tell. Let's see. I'll make sure my backgrounds are down. Okay. All right. Well, we just got into. Did you hear Vent, or did you bounce on and off while we was playing that? The first tune.
What?
Can you hear me very well? All right. Did you hear Vent, the first song, or it was when it was kicking off, so I wasn't sure.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it totally has a 9 Inch Nails vibe, like the industrial, like old. That's why I said Ministry, because like old Ministry before they was like super hard.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I just, I find a loop that I liked and I worked with it. That's how Vent was actually one of the first ones I did. Yeah.
So we got into a little bit, just talking about how they started and multiple band members due to sexual harassment in the job place and all that stuff.
That what? Wow.
Well, no, I'm kidding.
She said she had band members. She's trying band members out, and then she'd have the ones that would hit on her, and that's not allowed.
I understand that.
That's why all of my band members are married. And I have to know their wives, their spouses, partner, whatever. One is not married, he's got a girlfriend. But I have to know them. They have to be good with me and understand I'm not going to do that. So, yeah.
Right.
I'm very strict.
That even like when a woman comes in to play with the band, I mean, the band alone is usually an issue with the spouse, period.
Yeah.
So, because it consumes time and they love it, So I played music my whole life and been married a couple times, so I know how it works.
Not again. I'm done.
Yeah. So that's great, because you got to find the right girls that are going to be able to handle all that and not get jealous and not get mad. Because you get some players and they'll let they'll get mad. The women get mad and the players will put the guitar up and go home.
Yeah, no. So all mine are cool. AJ brought everybody in when I like I was saying, when everybody bailed for a different cover band that they were doing. I was just so upset, and he said, "How about I get people by me?" Because they live in Tennessee, I live in North Carolina. So he's let me get these guys together and we'll rehearse, and then you just come up here. So that's what we're doing. She come back?
No, she's not on there. I'll have to ask her. Probably her signal. I was actually trying to see why I'm not getting any Facebook comments, but no. So
I should probably go look.
they were coming. My YouTube, they're coming on the screen here, and I'm just taking them. I need to move my camera next time. If when I'm looking up, I'm looking at you instead of the camera.
And I'm looking at the screen instead of looking at my camera. So
Yeah, I got to get used to that.
maybe you want to look at me. That's all good.
Let's see. I wanted to say that. I was like, when I'm looking up, I'm paying attention. I'm just, I got my big TV up here.
Watching some shows while you're talking to me. I see.
Watching our recording.
You what?
No, I said watching the recording.
I'll let it go.
It records in 4K.
Nice.
So I get shorts out fairly quickly. No, whole episodes that takes me. I do everything by myself, so and I stay busy. Brian keeps me really busy.
I'm sure. He likes to try to keep me busy too.
So back to she popped back in when you several band members. I don't think we got much past that.
Yeah.
So you
No.
finish with that?
No, I just AJ brought in Ken, the guitarist, and Ralph, both my guitarists, and then Ralph brought in Wednesday, my bass player, which is a chick. So, and I wanted another chick in the band. So yeah, as soon as I saw her picture, she had green hair like me, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's it.
They're all from Nashville.
Yeah, they all live in east of Nashville, but yeah, up in Tennessee.
That's my end goal. I lived in Nashville. I got family in Nashville.
Yeah, I love Tennessee. I would move to Tennessee. Yeah.
That's how I am. I will be there. I mean, I've tried to get there already. I just can't get. I got to be able to get all my music equipment there. If I didn't have so much shit, I'd already been on the road.
Gotcha. So where are you now?
I'm south of Indianapolis.
I'm a Hoosier.
Are you? Okay. I'm in a little town by Martinsville, actually. Everybody knows Martinsville.
I like Kokomo.
She is in Brazil.
And where?
Brazil. Indiana.
Oh my goodness.
It's over by Terre Haute and stuff.
Yeah. Awesome. Fellow Hoosiers. Sweet.
I was not from here. I'm from Colorado, but I've been here for 24 years. So
Long enough.
Yeah, I'm a Hoosier.
Long enough. I've been in the South for 20 some years, and I'm a transplant here, and now I'm,
So that's a lot of driving when you guys do practice, huh?
Yes. So we did our show in Ohio, and now my drummer and my other one guitarist are off on a different tour with another band. So we're looking at rehearsals to be August and September to gear up for our October tour dates that we have. So, yeah.
I'm gonna put an X on my camera stand so I know to look here and feel like I'm rude when I'm looking here and not looking up there, but
It's all good.
okay. But it's a little easier because I ain't got to look at myself. I just listen.
I just look at you two on top and nod at myself because I don't like looking at myself. I make faces at myself when I'm watching myself. I realize this.
I had to keep the comments back, about watching us on top.
I don't see comments, so apparently I did something wrong. So
I was gonna say I don't see comments either.
yeah, it says join the chat, and I tried to log in, and it
We lost her. What happened? Wow. Let me see.
So is that what happens every time I disappear? It's just like gone.
Yeah, you just flop out. Bing. Gone. I'll see if Facebook got any comments that I'm not seeing. I can't. It's not showing.
I can't join the chat either.
There isn't many comments on Facebook. Oh, we do. Amanda. I'm in our Facebook, or in the Facebook. It's on my. Or you don't got Facebook. It's on YouTube under my Under the Ground page.
I do now.
Then it's on my I don't know if it's on
What is it on your Facebook? I don't.
Jimmy Game IE, because I have an Under the Ground page and I don't think it's on it. I think it shares on my profile is got a lot more people, a lot more followers. That's why I shared it. Oh, there's Connie back.
Sorry.
That was perfect timing. We figured out Facebook comments and
All right. Well, there you go.
yeah, we're going and sounding good on everything.
All right. Now I have okay. Now I can chat with you guys, I guess. But the comments part, I guess I won't. I don't know my login.
Well, crap.
So it's all good.
They should be on our screen here. You see them?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I will. I see you guys under. Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh wow. Okay. See, like those are your comments on it. Yeah, it don't have Facebook for some reason. It says it can't post from their destinations. So I guess I'll have to keep it over here and see. Jeremy said great harmonies on the song.
Thank you. Hi, Jeremy.
So can you talk about that song a little bit more? I mean, like, yeah, I guess you kind of summed it down, didn't you?
It's Vent is very personal. It's about my second marriage, actually. It tells the story. It was abusive, a lot of abuse there. Me, my daughters. So it's my, as someone put it, my FU song to haha, I'm still here. And the lines in it in the chorus are I cried for you, I lied for you, I almost died for you, are very personal, very deep, because it's true. I almost did die for him. And I did lie for him. I lied when people were asking if we're okay, because that's what happens when you're being abused like that you never admit it. So anyway, and then it says in there, I'm still alive now. I'm okay. That's my haha. You didn't sink me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been on this topic so much lately, just because it's been more too common. I mean, I'm like, I know all these because I have a lot of female friends, and I know all these girls. They're like, they're from shit that's going on to them. They're just not even right anymore.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's coming even all too more common. That's something that needs to be addressed highly.
Yeah. Well, really, another guy I talked to said really what it is it's not more common. It's that we're actually able to know about it more now.
Yeah. More people are getting the strength to talk about it.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll help. And that it all stems back, to one of our main problems is mental health.
No, it messes with your mental health in a bad. Oh gosh, yes. I did PTSD, with it. I've spent a lot of years, suffering with it, and I'm good now. I do want to comment that proceeds for that song, streaming, sales of the CDs, whatever, if you purchase the song, the single, they go to domestic violence shelters.
Okay. If you comment that on YouTube, I'll put it up right on screen, so I'll pop it up every now and then.
Let's see if I can. I guess I could put it on you.
Yeah, it is a great song. How long? When did you say you wrote it?
I actually wrote it in 2008. I think it was. The first recording was 2009, and I redid it in 2022.
So this song's been with you for a while.
It has, yeah, it has, and it did really well for a while, and then everything dropped because I kind of went radio silent, so it's my fault.
Yeah.
Let's see, typing here. Okay, there you go.
I'm a songwriter. That's my thing. I've got songs I carry around my notebooks. I got songs from 30 years ago.
Oh yes. Oh gosh, I have a notebook of songs I was writing when I was 11.
No,
yeah.
Nick, she's sorry. She just texted. We'll get it figured out. She just. It just. I didn't have a co-host last season. I was like, man, I need somebody to talk to other than me. Just talking to someone.
Gotcha.
I get music all day long, but I just get rambling.
I do too. I get in trouble for it.
I ran a music store back in the CD and cassette days.
Oh, I miss those places, man.
Yeah, Karma in Indiana.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Karma Records in Mooresville. I was there for about 15 years.
Oh, nice. I have been in the South since 2002, actually 1999. Sorry. Yep.
No, it's okay, Nick. What? I'm texting her back. She's like, "I'm sorry, I'm a failure." I'm like, "No, we'll get this figured out. We'll get it figured out." And at when I first started this, I had so many internet issues because I'm out in the country too, and actually, I'm lucky my stuff's still holding up right now. Usually,
It's storming out here right now, so I keep waiting for a power surge or something. So if I disappear again, power went out.
we got storms 2 days ago or something. I think we got rain coming in. I don't know about storms.
Yeah.
So I want to play you guys. This is your most recent. Let's see. Let me get it up there. And that's where I met. Yeah. Jeremy met me at Karma. That comment just came through. I wish the comments on screen were just a tad bit bigger.
Yeah, they're tiny on that end, but the sidebar is nice and readable.
Oh, private chat too. Oh wow. Okay. Wonderful. I don't know if I can put that on the screen. Let's see.
I just can't respond to it, so I can read them.
That's strange. Let's see if I can. Yeah.
If I need my login from my YouTube, it's telling me that it doesn't exist. I'm like, I was just on there. You can't tell me.
Yeah, because it's not letting me get the Facebook comments on there, so that's why. Because it's only letting you get YouTube.
Let's see.
Okay, got it on Facebook. Oh.
Let's see if I can find
Right, everyone's having bad issues. All right, let me go ahead and put this song on so I can answer some of these messages.
Alrighty.
And then
log in.
I'll put a backdrop of your guys' logo on. So I didn't do that in the first song. I wasn't thinking about it. Usually I don't like stare at ourselves when we're jamming. So, all right. So this right here is Anti-X's.
Yes.
Nice name.
It's a theme song.
A theme song. Okay, let's hear it.
Come back to the deep dive.
Great to be back.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into some source material we have about a band called Detoure.
Detoure.
We've
Right.
got
Our mics are muted. That was the wrong file, but that's for later. I ask everybody eventually in the show what they think about like all this AI stuff because I mean it's here, it's happening. Google has a notebook where you put in your information and they make a little podcast about you. So I'll generate it and hear what they say, but the little AI podcast says.
Oh wow! Well,
it's just all from the information I put in. I'll put in the songs and stuff.
Huh. It could be interesting, but then as far as, in the dating world, it sucks. AI, because
Definitely. I can see that.
I mean, so many fakes, and they'll send pictures that you can tell they're not legit, and they send video, and you can tell. I mean, just look at that poor lady that lost $1 million to this Brad Pitt.
Oh, I didn't see all that. I know.
Yeah.
I love it there's so many ups and downs. I got like a year and a half ago, I had to get my right leg amputated.
Oh my!
That's why I started the podcast because I knew I was going to be sitting on my butt for a while, and this is the closest thing I've did to like working at Karma at the record store, talking to people about music.
Mm-hmm.
So I started researching podcasts because I never watched a podcast, and I stumbled on some AI stuff, and it's just I've researched the crap out of it for almost 2 years, and it will make the creative a lot more creative. It'll give people access that would never have access to do the things they wanted to do in their head.
Yeah. Oh,
But there's going to be, it's just going to be overabundance of fake stuff, like you said. I mean, stuff we already have, but now it's just going to come by the handfuls.
yeah. It's crazy.
And that's why I tell some musician bands, which you being, relying like me, a solo artist, and making music on the computer and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Like if you check out Suno, you can make your songs and you can break it down to 12 stems and move them around. And it's if you use it as a creative tool, even just for a song structure. So you got an idea in your head, but you can't. That's why I
Right.
broke my old notebooks out. All my old songs that never did anything are now songs on Suno.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
So
I mean, it's good. Yeah.
But yeah, I think we've been fed fake music for a long time. So the real will weed out the fake. It's just
I was looking for my password. Can't find it. Yeah. As long as it doesn't take away from the actual artists, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
get
what
stuff.
it's what the artist does to it, I think, you know.
Well, yeah, it's good.
Which the whole AI, I say AI is wonderful. It could be the tool that helps humanity, but human will probably be the one that ruins it, not AI. Human's going to be the one that messes it up.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Somebody's going to use it. Somebody's going to get that God complex, and well, it looks like we're not going to get Nick back either. So now we'll
Jared.
get. Did you get your password figured out?
No, I looked. I couldn't find it. I might grab my laptop and see if it's on there, but I don't see it on anything. It might be on my. Let me go grab my laptop.
You know, and I'm going to play "Turn Around and Run" while I upload
All right.
the right stuff. Right? Yeah,
Okay.
all right, "Turn Around and Run" by Detoure.
I'm gonna turn and run.
Darkness sinks in and addictions call, but I know it's wrong. Fight the demons, try to hide, but the pain's not gone. The pain is real, and I don't wanna feel. The pain is real, and I don't wanna feel. Don't give in, run, turn and run. Don't give in, run, turn and run. Give in to the sin, but don't let it win. Feels so good to be numb. Losing faith in all I believe in as the battle rages on. Addictions call, but I turn and run. Addictions call, but I turn and run. Don't give in, run, turn and run. Don't give in, run, turn and run. Can't hold on as I fall apart with this shattered heart of mine. Darkness sinks in as I slowly give in. Darkness sinks in and I slowly give in. Addictions come, but I don't turn and run. Addictions come, but I don't turn and run. I gave in. I didn't turn and run. No, I gave in. I didn't turn and run. Fight the demons, try to hide. Give in to the sin. I don't wanna feel the pain is too real. Addictions call again. Run.
All right, I got to find the hotkeys for these unmuting muting mics here.
I got it. I'm logged in.
And I was over here chopping up with Brian. He was a little confused.
Yeah, he was, because I'm like, Brian, I can't get in. What am I doing? And he got, yeah.
Yeah,
Jeremy,
he's telling me she's not in. I was like, dude, she was only not in for like a second.
I did. I told him, I said, I'm in. Go.
He
Jeremy,
stays busy.
what is it? My buddy laid down guitar tracks and Suno filled in bass and drums for what?
They worked on songs. Jeremy is one of my buddies, and that's what I met him at the record store when he was young, and he does music himself. He used to be in a band called Betrayed with Kiss, and he's toured. He did a lot, and he's the one that actually introduced me to Suno. I was in the hospital waiting to have surgery, and he's like, "Man, I made this AI song," and like now it was like him introducing crack. I was like, I'm on there all the time. I make little videos. I'll send you a link to my Instagram.
Okay. I think I already got it. I think I already followed you, I think.
Well, that's probably my podcast Instagram. I got one separate for all my AI stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Let's see. Brian,
Send it.
comments here.
And Brian says I'm supposed to mention that we just played a bike fest.
Oh yeah, where'd you guys play?
We played in Sandusky, Ohio, last week. A week ago, today.
Was that your guys' first show?
Do what?
Was that your guys' first show?
It was.
Oh, so did it go good? How'd it go?
Well, no one knew how badly I thought it went. So apparently those that were just listening didn't hear what was going on in the in-ears. They're good. They're
That's
happy.
I tell people I love to sing karaoke, but I'll tell people all the time, I'm like, I am more nervous doing a karaoke song than my own songs because I can make up my own songs. You ain't gonna know it, but if I'm singing Axl Rose, you're gonna know it.
Yeah, that's what got me through. I'm like, oh, they don't know it. It's okay. I completely reversed that verse, but it's okay. I'll get it. Just
So being a singer songwriter, you like karaoke too.
yeah, I karaoke. I'm going out this Saturday night to karaoke with a friend of mine.
I sit right here in this chair and karaoke every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to sing. I'll turn it on and I'll end up just sitting here singing for hours.
Oh yeah. Well, I do at home. I work my voice every day. I have my PA system, and my neighbors love it. They don't care.
Yeah, my little studio set up here I've got two Fender 12s, a Pile 18, and my studio monitors all tied in.
Nice. I have a Bose. What is that thing? I don't know. It's a tower.
So how long? What started your music passion? Let's talk about you and music a little bit.
Me, music. Oh my goodness, that's a story. Well, my dad was a musician. Well, several people in my family were. He played drums for the Rivieras for a little while. He played drums in a drum and bugle corps. He actually had me in a drum and bugle corps, and I played snare drum, believe it or not. Shh. And then, well, actually, I played xylophone, snare drum, and ended with that. But and they were just a family of singers and strong, powerful voices. Even my daughters they can match Christina Aguilera, no problem. But they're too shy to do it, so I'll work on them though. But I was 4 years old. My dad had me singing, and so I was in choir all through school. I was a first soprano, not anymore. I started writing at 11. My first solo performance of an original song was 8th grade. And that just kind of sealed the deal for me. I'm like, I like this.
Yeah, I know that story all too well. Like I have a little paper from it, like 6th grade, and I was voted to be the next Axl Rose.
Nice. That's cool.
Happened though, damn it. No, yeah, I started young too. I have uncles that were into music, but I wasn't real that like my uncle I moved in with when I was little for shortly. Still, he played and was friends with Johnny Cash and has a little record. But most of my life, my mom showing me music, the stuff she listened to, and she'd be like, "What song is this? Who sings that?" And
Yeah.
that ruined me because I'm a walking book of
Yes.
music knowledge. I was like, so and so filled in for so and so in '82 because he broke his finger, and
I'm not that good. I'll know a song and maybe the artist usually, but we owned a bar in New York. My parents and grandparents did. And of course, back then the jukeboxes were 45 records.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so I used to help my dad with that, and I actually have all those 45s. I have, I think, 10 totes of 45s, all from the 50s to the 80s.
I keep all my CDs, cassettes, vinyl. I can't let nothing go.
Yeah. Yep, they're just sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I like you guys' style. I don't think we jumped around, but on that last track, I heard it's you got some addiction stuff in there, huh?
Yeah, it's a song about addictions. It's a song about fighting it. You lose, you give in, and you fight it again, kind of thing. But my thought process is actually the video that I'm working on is going to focus on sex addiction. Yes. So
Okay.
I'm not afraid to be in your face. I'm not afraid to test the boundaries and just cross that line. And I'm going to cross it. It may get bad. I'm going to cross it.
I had a second podcast, and it was four, which I'm gonna start back up. Just 4 different people talking about subject, and one of my episodes, I had a sex addiction, a recovering sex addiction, but he was a coach, like a therapy coach, or a sex addict coach. I don't know the official term of it, but very smart, very good guy. And I mean, he brought a lot of light to my eyes because I just had a couple jokes when I first got the guest, and then after we talked, I'm like, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, 8 to 10 million people around the world.
Yeah, and it's you hear sex addict, and people just think it's like people in the corner doing it all the time, but it's more like it's also everything: the porn, the phones, the accessibility to it has.
Oh yeah, it's even more. Yeah, my last husband had a porn addiction. It was pretty brutal to deal with. And that and then there's also the ones that most that suffer from it have had a childhood trauma or some kind of trauma. They've been abused, sexually assaulted as a child, that kind of thing. But there's also those that they were neglected, as a child and in a marriage, as in my case. And what they crave is just the affection. It's not necessarily having the act. It's just having that affection.
Something to go to.
Yeah, it's my go-to. If it, deep pain, or if I'm deep pain, or if I'm just really, it's my go-to.
Like I said, he opened my eyes about a lot. I mean, because I'm sure a lot of people do. Like, so you think about it, and you automatically just think about the first word sex. But anxiety, or like people might not be doing it for the intimacy part. It might, like when I say go to, it just could be their escape, like you said.
Yes. Now I'm just letting music be my escape.
I tell everybody, I preach that to everybody. I'm like, man, this is right. If you're in an argument, go in your room and write. I mean, I've always got a music room, and I always just go to my music room and write if I'm having issues.
Yep, right. Throw some darts at pictures if you need to.
Yeah. And now that I'm learning AI, I can just develop all that stuff. Just make me a whole album one evening.
Yeah.
Which I came home one night last year, just that not having a good night, so I shut off all social and everything and started writing on that Suno, and I wrote 5 great songs. But one of them I actually focused on, because I've got some artist friends that are like really bad against the AI, and it's like, and they like, I understand where they're coming from too, but that day made me understand, like, you can't take away somebody's, if that was that took me out of a dark place that day, and that's what everybody finds their art for. So who's want to take their getaway away? Their I want to say escape, but then we was just talking about that with the sex stuff. So now, but to take somebody's good escape away, they're creative escape.
There's worse escapes. I mean, there's drugs, but you don't want to do that, so.
Yeah.
So if you really want to categorize, your escape is music, sex. If you have someone to do that with, as long as it's healthy.
And music is I don't know if that's a good escape as much as I'm into it.
I know, right? If I go into withdrawals if I don't have my fix of music every day, seriously, and I mean loud. I have to have it loud and just rock out every day. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've had a day of not music, so I don't even want to try that. I don't want to try that.
Don't. It's not worth it. Do not.
I mean, every job I worked, I could play music at. So yeah, I don't or listen to music at.
Yeah, where I was, today the boss isn't there, so I had it cranked up a little louder today at work.
So what's the future looking like for Detour?
Detour, well, we do have bike fests that we're booked for in October. And we're going to make a small little tour out of it for a few weeks down in Florida. And right now, that's all we've got in the books. I'm waiting for the guys to get off their other tour that they're doing, and then we're going to rehearse more before I book us anymore.
So you said are they touring? You said cover band?
Yeah, they're well, is it? I think it is a cover band, but I think they have some originals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they have some, but we're originals.
Yeah, I've got buddies that do covers. I've never really been a big fan of covers. Like I said, my music's my outlet, and that's when I get all my little quirks. I'm too of a perfectionist to try to do covers because I'd never get it right. I'd be so.
I don't mind covers. I don't mind. I mean, because those are the guys that, and some of them are touring locally, not like worldwide or anything, doing the cover bands. But they're doing really well, and it's just that's fine for them. It's because they have families and they don't want to be off away from home, but they still want to do their music. So yeah, they're doing a cover band, and you know what? And they draw in a crowd. Yeah. They really do. And it's a fun night. So more power to you. I don't mind. I've seriously thought about joining one just to get out and do it.
Yeah, I love it. It's just it never been my like. I would notice there's guys that love the cover bands and not the original stuff, and then there's vice versa. But yeah, I've talked about this with several bands, man. I mean, it's like me being an electrician and doing plumbing on the side. I mean, you got to make that money somehow.
I know someone that does all that. Yes.
I am an electrician. That's why.
Yeah.
But and then you get into like the tribute bands, because I was talking to one of Brian's bands from New Zealand called Dead Empire, great band.
Mm-hmm.
One of their guys, he played the either percussion or the sample guy of Slipknot in a tribute band. And I was like, well, now you got to act on top of doing the music. You got to do the whole act and get all that down.
Yeah, the tribute bands. That's what I was meaning. Those are the ones that they're friends of mine. There's one that I wanted him in my band, and he was briefly, but he's in one that they're Poison. They're Poison tribute. There's another one that's a Motley Crue tribute, and I'm like, wow, they do really well. But yeah, they get into the costume, the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
The Motley Poison, especially the Motley Crue, Motley Crue, you'd have the explosions and you'd have everything.
Yeah.
Nick's trying to get back in here. She was so upset. I hope she can hear us. It's okay, Nick. We'll get this figured out. Nope. Okay, I just downloaded this because I was telling Brian everything was all right when I was playing the last song.
Yeah. So
we're finally going to get to Anti-X's, the newest track.
It's all right.
We've talked about it. We've hyped it up all night, though. So
yeah, Anti-X's. It's my theme. I want to make it the new American theme song for the single people.
Okay. Yeah. So you can say anything else you want to tell about it before?
Sure. And my goal, my vision was when we do that live, and I got to do it in Ohio, is, get the crowd involved. When I say anti, they got their fists in the air, anti, and they did. It was awesome. Because it's a song about the dating world and how it sucks. You think it's good and nope, goes down the toilet or whatever. But the title is really, it's not about, it really means you're looking for your person. So you don't want the ex. So it's anti-exes. You don't want to have an ex. You want your person. So that's really what it's for.
And it's clever because it's got, looking at the title, you can come up with a couple different meanings for it.
Oh, yeah.
Music, though, people make out of a song, like I could get a total different feeling than you from a song. Like,
yeah,
I might even have different words that I sing that I swear they're singing.
I've done that too. And I changed them on purpose too.
All right, well, we're gonna get into this. I'm actually excited to play this. I went through them all when I was getting everything together, but I hadn't give a real good deep listen to this, so I'm excited to hear it.
All right, awesome.
This is Anti-X. This is Detoure.
Exes.
everybody knows. Is it looping?
Through time to time.
Is that what it did? Was the loop track? That got me. Because I had an intro video. I didn't know I had to click off of that. But hey, people you got to hear it. My good friend Jessica was on here and just popped into my messages, and she's a singer, so I was like, you got to listen to this girl's voice. I love it. I mean, the first time I got to hear it with my studio headphones on. The production is amazing.
Thank you. That's all, Blake.
Yeah, the production is amazing. The guitar is amazing. The drums. I mean, your voice. I could jam that, and I am very I hate when I say this because it sounds bad. I'm very selective on my female music because in any genre, especially singers, because then somewhere in my little brain, I think like all girls can sing pretty good, so I want to hear somebody. My favorites are Stevie Nicks and Tori Amos. And,
Yes.
I want to hear singing.
Yes.
But no, it's great. The whole thing's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love the drums. I like when you're at the little back and forth on the like static. And I was picking it all up on my.
Yeah.
Because it was going left or right. Very, very well put together track.
Thank you. All the music I created. Yeah.
So I know we talked about it before, but since we played it twice and we might have new people watching, you want to just go over one more time what the song's about, because that even makes the song twice as interesting.
Sure. It's about the dating world. It's about looking for your person, and you're trying to find your person, but it goes downhill. They cheat, they lie, whatever. And actually, I have a funny thing to tell you about that. The very last line in the very last verse, the video that I originally shot for this that never got put up. And I'm not going to get into that, but was a thing that actually happened to me. And that's like, I'm down for the count. It's like, I walked in on someone I was seeing. He was with another guy.
Oh, no, I just get it.
I was like, I'm done. Yeah. So it's anti, meaning I don't want the ex. Anti-ex is meaning I want my person. I don't want to be in the dating world kind of thing.
Yeah. And that's what that's the like I said, the interesting part. You got that different anti-exes, and it could mean they're both, and that's great. Not the story at the end, though. I mean, that's
Hey, whatever.
I mean,
It made a few things made sense after I saw that, though. I'm like, oh, that explains.
oh, Althea, are you on here? Are you hearing this? Because you just told me the story not too long ago. She went to turn her ex's phone off and found like it was playing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I'll need Jesus.
Mm.
But no, I dig it. I know I usually say an hour, but we'll wrap it up in a second. I told Brian like usually sometimes I've had interviews been 2-3 hours because if we talk, I like to talk and
Yeah. So far, all of mine except for one have been hour and a half.
yeah, he was an hour is too long. I'm like, no, it's not. If I'm playing 3-4 songs and
Yeah. Nah, it's all good.
but yeah, but some bands do have time schedules. That's why I like to bring it up when I get over at Tuck Rock, just in case like somebody's waiting or one of your band members' wives are standing there tapping their foot.
Yeah, right. Yeah, time for bed, honey. I don't have that problem. I'll go to bed when I feel like it.
So, you want to tell everybody where they can find all your stuff at and like, all your links?
Yeah, the album, Anti-X's, the whole album is on all music platforms. And Turn and Run will be when it's released. I'm waiting on an actual date for that. I need to get a hold of John for that. It's everywhere. YouTube and Amazon and iTunes, and it's everywhere. If you need links, they're mostly posted on our Facebook.
Okay, and that's just Detoure band.
That's a Detour with a capital D. I've learned that you have to have that capital D, ETOURE, and the number 8 at the end, and then it'll bring you to our Facebook, and all the links are on there.
So you being around my generation, so you guys do the hard physical copies and stuff still?
I do. I have CDs. I have 60 left. Want them? Come on, guys. Buy them.
Yeah, buy them off over, guys.
Yep. Detour.net. You can get them.
Detour. You guys got the T-shirts and stuff?
No shirts in stock yet. We're working on a brand new website actually, where we can have, it can be drop shipped, where you can go get what you want and drop ship it.
Okay.
I've designed shirts. I've designed little clutches for women. I've designed all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I almost sound like I get paid to do this because I tell everybody coming in here, but send me a message and I'll show you where AI can help you. I mean,
Alrighty.
it could get you your whole shop set up, design the shirts and everything, and send them out for you. I mean,
That'd be awesome because I've gone on Printify and it's just they want to charge or it won't link to the new website or the one I have now won't link. It's like I did all this work and I can't link it.
yeah, because I'm trying to get in more like promotions, digital marketing. I went to school. I started going to school when I got my leg amputated for web design development, and now with AI, I can throw a website out that's amazing and not so. Any way I can help you guys, hit me up because I'm trying to build my portfolio too, so I can start getting my stuff moving. And
yeah, I have someone working on that right now. That I got her on board.
awesome.
But yeah, if there's any more issues, I'll definitely keep you in mind.
Yeah, and I tell everybody that's on here, I've got the Under the Ground page and a group. Those are made for you guys. Promote, put whatever you want on, spam them. I mean, put a video every 2 minutes if you want.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's the way it takes when you just gotta move that stuff and move it.
Facebook cuts me off when I do that. When I share the same post like every day or a couple times or whatever, and it'll actually say you can't post it or I'm spamming. I'm like, I'm promoting myself. I'm not spamming. Oh goodness, they are on top of me.
I'll send you. I made a little app where you can send it. You can share to 3 social apps at one time, like 3 or 4 different places.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to make my work easier because that's the worst part of doing music and the podcast. I do not like getting on there and sharing stuff.
Yeah, and you have to log on to each one and do it. Oh yeah, it's time consuming.
Read this, read that. So I built this little app and it's got templates and everything. You just boom, save your stuff and have it there for the next time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, I thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
You experienced the first episode of season 2 is what I'm calling it. Because I started last year, and thanks to Brian and just my connections in the music industry, I did probably 150 interviews. I mean, I really overwhelmed myself. I did way too much, honestly, until I broke down and had to quit. I was like, Brian, I can't do it. I'm dealing with this surgeries and life, and it got way too much for me. But I started to come back and couldn't, and then I pulled it back together, and I think that this year's going to be better and more full of great artists. I've said it on every interview. Brian has great bands. Every band I have on here, and even when I get the first rollover and listen to it, I'm like, and then I get the artist on there and we talk and I hear it. And I'm like, wow, these guys are great because you get to put with the music, and so you have a great roster on Curtain Call, and I've made some great friends.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, I've met a couple of them now too, and they're really good. Yeah, they're really cool.
What is their name? Oh goodness, there's a band from Memphis that they're all about art. When did you graduate?
No.
That's a good way to ask ages now.
No, I'm not letting them out.
I graduated in '96, so like a lot of these this band oh man, I'll message it to you. They're great. They're from Memphis, more of a bluesy Southern rock, and they are really good. And I'm mad that I'm having a blank, but as soon as we log off, it'll drop in.
Yeah. That's how it works every time.
Well, let's see. I have 4 songs, don't I? Is that what you sent out?
3, I think. Yeah, we played 3.
And you guys sent me 4, correct?
I think so.
All right, let's get that last one off for you. We did Turn and Run. We did Vent. Anti-X. Okay, let's see what we got here. Maybe I didn't. Let's upload it here and we'll get in. What is it? Let's go. What's the last song? Do you know that? Why I put it in to talk about it? Do you know which ones you said?
You said excuse me, I think you said.
I'm sorry.
I think you wanted to do excuse me, I think. Wait.
No, actually, I got sent 4 songs. Or 3 songs. I'm sorry. I only got sent 3.
Okay.
And if you have one more, if you want to send it over on my email, I'll play it as we get out of here.
I don't know if I can do it that quickly.
I can screen share on here. Look, that'll give me. I can test stuff with this real quick.
I don't. If I have it on here, let me see. Let me look see if I have it on this computer first. Because I do. Yeah, all my music's on my. Hang on, I'm looking. Well, I might. Let's see. Yeah, I do. I actually have. That's a long one. You don't want a real long one.
Hey, we can use it to play out of there.
You can, huh?
Roll through out of the outro like as we're finishing up if it's a long one.
Okay. Well, let's see. So screen share. We can try that. And I can send you.
Oh, what's the name of it? I'm gonna screen share mine and then
Okay.
we'll go. I'll do it from YouTube.
Okay. My parade.
My parade. All right. Yeah, I like long songs. I know some people nowadays they lose interest and they just can't keep up with long songs, but
It's my favorite.
yeah, I do. I like long songs too, because especially towards.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind them as long as they don't get too boring.
On the live interviews, it's because people pop in and out, so it's good for a long song because you could get two guests pop in through the song and out.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, and then it's called My Parade. What's this one about?
It's actually about my mother.
Oh, one of those songs.
Well, she's a negative ninny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all.
that's all moms though. I think that's part of the mom job actually.
Nah, I'm a good mama. I would never tell my kids.
Not negative, but my mom's my best friend. But mom's sometimes she's mom. Like still, I'm almost 50 and getting calls every day, and I love it. My mom's my best friend. I am definitely a mom's boy.
That's good. That's all right. That's all right.
So
My boys are too.
This one's about mom.
It's about. She was just never happy for me.
Now, is this a video I'm gonna find, or is it just a song on here?
Not just a song.
Well, I seen you guys' comments. I didn't get to read them, but I know Jeremy asked you if you guys had any videos.
There's 3 of them up.
Okay.
2 of them I did by myself. You can tell I did them by myself. And the last one we did I dropped it last October for Snake.
Okay.
I mean, you can play that one. If you want to play the video, you can play that one.
Okay.
I had fun with that. Yeah, I had fun with that. I got to play a vampire.
I actually, when you were telling me about him, when I did run through and check you guys out, the video you made, I can. Well, that's the one I watched. I was like, yes, you made this at home.
Yeah, sure did.
I get into I look at all the details because I've been trying to learn how to make videos and be a little bit better at producing videos. I like all that stuff.
Well, I mean, I had no money. I had, I'm like, I got to do something. So I just,
Yeah, that's why I love it. And AI can help you.
Maybe I'll look into that for this next one that I have to do all by myself, and I don't want to, but I'm gonna have
videos. You can get Hollywood style effects with your character. Like now, I mean, we have access to stuff that a lot of money to do back in the day. I mean,
right.
And I love kids that never thought they could write a song or like for me, an example, when I found it, it was a film thing one. And I've always been a songwriter, and probably I always come up with movie ideas, and I've never did anything with them because I didn't think I could. But now I've got like 4 scripts wrote.
Nice. There you
go through ChatGPT, and I'll give my synopsis and my idea, and I just sit there and talk to it and build back and forth from it.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a tool to work with. ChatGPT is the smartest tool you can have in your pocket. Like I said, I wish I got paid to say all this.
You should ask. You should get some sponsorships. Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying. I'm working. I'm posting stuff everywhere. I'm getting it. What did you say the name of this one was?
Snake. If you want the video on Snake, yeah.
Yep. We got a few detours in here, but they don't have the E in there.
I know. I've been fighting that. Yep. Well, if you click on just our YouTube, it should pop it right up.
Okay, let's see here. Share, boom. You should have it up there. There we go. Let's see, is this it right here?
That's the anti-exit. That's just a
Oh, it's a playlist.
Yeah. No.
You got the trial run. I'm sorry.
Oh, click on the Detoure on my name to go to the website.
I'm glad we
Or-
shared.
Oh, that's my old one that I can't get into. Wow.
Oh, that use in there. Oh, well. So
Huh.
you have one, another YouTube.
I have another YouTube, yes.
Let's see. See if I can find it somewhere else. Yeah, actually, parade,
Posted. I thought all the rest of those are gone.
and it's spelled the same way. The DETOURE.
If you type in the search bar, type in snake. Oh, you did, didn't you? Did you?
It said there's so many. Snake song is in the.
All right. Oh my goodness. I don't see any of this.
Yeah, it's kind of all your old YouTube,
It's all
huh?
the old stuff that's supposed to be gone.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since we talked about it, we will play my parade, and then we're gonna go. I'll find the right video while we're playing this, and we'll play that as we out.
I'll just get you a link.
Okay, yeah, send me a link. Thank
Let me just go get it. Let's see. Share, copy, and paste somehow. There we go.
There we go. Now I can put it on the screen too.
Yeah.
See, I don't know
Huh.
if I can.
That's
I don't
weird.
know if I can highlight or copy it though.
Oh, it didn't click it. Well, hang on a second. Why won't it let it?
Tell you what, send it to me in Messenger.
Alrighty, I'll do that.
Yeah, because every time I click it, it's gonna take off screen. I'm not gonna be able. Well, I can just type all that. Really, hold on. By the time you, let me see here.
I'll have it in like 2 seconds. Hang on.
Yeah, you're gonna beat me, that's for sure. There's a lot of little words in there, or little characters.
Oh yeah, that thing is. All right, share, copy. Wait. Oh, I can share it. Hang on. Facebook
you-
Messenger. There you are. Okay, let me find you.
You know, you guys may be able to share screen, share your screen on your side of this StreamYard. That'd
Sent.
be nice. Sent. All right.
I had fun with this video. I did. I had so much fun. I got to play a vampire. And the
Where?
producer actually came up with the ending for it, which is really cool. I'm like, oh, I like it. So, and I'm not going to give that away.
Who produced the video?
David Superville. Him and his wife do a lot of screaming horror effects. She does the makeup, and she did the makeup for the video. And he does all kinds of, shoots all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
That's all. I love that stuff. I got a buddy that does horror movies, and him and his wife they've did it since high school, and they do some really good stuff.
Yeah, they stay busy.
And here we go, guys.
All righty.
Finally.
Sorry. It's muted.
Okay, I just got a text that they can't hear the video.
Nope.
We got some good visuals though. Well, that's strange. I can hear it.
I saw you bopping. I'm like, oh, he's hearing it. But yeah, it's all muted for us.
Damn screen. Oh, let me see if there's got to add some audio somehow.
Oh, that's all right. They can click on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna replay. We'll play on the way out. I thank you for your time. I thank you for coming on and talking to me.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I just got a weather alert, so apparently we're in for some bad stuff now.
Bunker down.
Yep.
Yeah, to tell the guys, I'm sure they'll watch this, man. You got a great band. The guys, that's amazing setup there.
Thank you.
I listen to that guitar, but he's wild.
On the album?
Yeah.
That's Blake. That's actually none of my band members I have now are on any of the stuff yet.
Well, you guys were great players on the album too.
Yeah, thank you. Blake Scapino is the guitar. Yeah.
Okay. So are those? Did you actually have a drummer on the album, or is those machines?
Nope. Loops.
And especially it was on was the Anti-X's, I think, that had the tribal drums or the.
Oh God, yes, yeah. AJ hates me for that. He's like, I can't play all these. You've got 4 drum tracks at one time. I'm sorry.
I was to it like I was like, man, those drums are wild.
Yeah, he hates me on it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I know you can't play that live. It's okay.
Yeah, great job on those for being a drum machine because they sound really good.
Thank you.
Let me see. Let's try this again. I want to any bands want to tell Brian to if you guys want to send video clips, I can do that from this now. So that helps out a lot.
Okay.
So, how do I got sync up? There it is. There we go. Also share audio. Share audio is on. Well, let's see. Try this one last time here. Rewinder. We was right. He's about to get vampired.
I was done. I already ripped the start out.
Yeah.
You are like a snake. I know you are fake. My biggest mistake. Walk away while you can.
How'd you get Jason Mimosa to play in the video? Or whatever the dude's name is.
Oh Lord, his name is Zach Sowell. Yeah, he is. He's a Viking. He actually does the Viking shows, the actual like where they do everything. And he's a big he's a big boy.
She loves it. She's the one that told us we had no volume. Thank you.
Hello, Althea. Thank you.
Yeah, you'll have to check out some more songs. I'll show you some tonight. They all her songs are great. She does all this stuff. She just got a band together after looking for a band forever.
Forever.
So, like I said, I thank you for coming out. And if there's anything, this is your moment. If you want to holler at anybody, holler at the band, give me shout outs. I usually give. It's your floor.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to thank Kurt and Call. Thank Brian for putting this together. I thank Blake Scapino for helping me with the album. All my songs, he's mastered and played guitar. He's a great guy. And AJ for putting all these guys together that we now have. And I'm looking forward to rocking some stages this year.
That's great. You know, one I didn't ask. I mean, all them guys being from Nashville, are they? Have they played together before? Or are they just?
Yeah.
Okay.
After podcast, I'm smiling. I woke up. I'm sorry. Ken lives part-time at AJ's because he's mostly in the Southeast for his job. And then he's played with Ralph before. He's playing with Ralph now on this other project they're doing. And Ralph knew Wednesday. I don't remember how. But, they've all jammed together before. So.
Well, maybe in the future we can get you and the guys on here. And
that'd be awesome.
You know, I don't know what the future songs are looking like, but if you get something that you guys can play on here, I've had bands. Fever Tree, that's the one band I was trying to think of earlier.
Yeah, okay.
They played on here, you know, the singer and the guitarist did some stuff together.
We could probably do something from when we go up to rehearsal. It'd be probably end of July or maybe August. I know August I'll be up there. We can set it up where we're, doing rehearsals, but it's usually from like 3 p.m. to 7, 8 o'clock.
That's fine. And I don't have any certain nights. This time I wanted to keep it consistent for people watching because I was all over the place last time just learning. So I was just taking them as they came. So when the last time when I just shut it down, I had told Brian that I could handle 2 a week, and he just started flooding me, and it's just like going to school and editing and trying to do the stuff I like. It just got way overwhelming.
Yeah, I bet.
I was like, I love music, but I don't want to get where I don't like it because it's coming to feel like a job.
Yes, right? Yes. Music is my drug.
Yes. Well, I wish you guys all the best of luck. I love the music. I'm sure we'll keep in touch, and any way I can help you guys out. I mean, if you need a venue or any connection in Indy, probably in the Midwest, I can probably help you out.
You want to hook us up in Indy? I'll play. We'll play. We'll be ready. August, we'll definitely be ready. I do want to book us August and September.
Okay, yeah, I'll look around August for to bring you guys here. That'd be awesome.
Sweet, that'd be awesome. We do it. Amen. See, I'm not the only one that says music is my drug. Good job.
Yeah. Like I said, I made it to connect musicians. I mean, that's why we'll focus on local and independent talent because, I was a musician coming up like you in the passing out flyers days and before the world could hear it.
Yeah. You paste those flyers in every block.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, yes.
I want to get a lot of musicians don't access the stuff they can access with this. It's like, man, you could meet so many people and so many connections. It's just putting that work. It used to be footwork, but now it's finger work in.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yep, a lot of time behind the screen.
But you have a good night and stay safe in the storms.
Always. It's it sounds rough, but it'll be all right.
I'm still forgetting to look at the camera. I'm still looking at my TV.
All y'all.
Thanks for showing up to episode 1. And next week I'll have to get a flyer out. I'll put it on here. Okay, go down. See you again next Thursday around 7 and get out of here with one of these new little intros I made. This is AI, by the way. It's actually this is the
Jimbo G's podcast coming back out next week.
Yeah, I made a whole trailer of it with AI.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And they're all like 8-second clips, so that's how I'll just put them all together and make a video. Oh, I didn't know we get videos of it. Nice. I got like Freddie and Jason talking about the podcast.
Nice.
The stuff you can do it's wild.
Wow. I'm gonna have to check all that out. I need to do a video.
Give me the song and tell me your idea. And I'll work on it for you.
Alrighty, cool.
I'm trying to get stuff out there, so I can't do it if I don't start giving it out.
Right. Yeah, I've got footage.
So here's one of the little intro parts I wrote, and then I'll put on the outro. And I actually don't know how long that is, but
That's awesome. I like it.
actually, all those video clips are made from Google's new Google VO. You can go into your Google, and they got their Gemini, and they give you so many free videos right in your little chat bar. You can write what you want your video to be about.
Yeah, I saw something like that. I just haven't played with it yet. I need to.
A key is to go in the chat, whatever you think to write, take it in a chat GPT and tell them to write it for that, and they'll put all the detail and all the dialogue and all that stuff to it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Transfer, a lot of moving around. It's a lot of working with words on this AI.
Yeah.
It's all the way you say stuff, the way you prompt it. It's
Right.
neat.
Oh, very cool.
We're going to hit the outro here. I think that'll take us right out because I don't really know how this show should. It's the outro, but thank you guys again. See you next Thursday. We'll start at 7 just like this week. Band will be on 7:15, 7:30. Have a good night, everybody.